Hey everybody. Today we're going to talk about another important part of speech. We're going to talk about pronouns. Let me run the following situation by you. Let's say you're in the hallway and you overhear someone talking, and that person is saying, "Mr. Kennedy sure is a great teacher. I'm really glad I'm in Mr. Kennedy's class. Mr. Kennedy teaches us so many interesting things, but I'm also impressed by how charming Mr. Kennedy is. Mr. Kennedy has a great sense of humor and dresses very nicely." Now, the content of what that person says sure is amazing. But the problem is, the reason they sound a little annoying, they kept repeating that same noun, Mr. Kennedy, over and over again. We remember from last time that Mr. Kennedy is a noun. That's a specific person, so it's a proper noun, it's a singular noun, it's a wonderful noun. But if you were going to keep talking about Mr. Kennedy, you would eventually want to use a pronoun to fill in for those particular words in the sentence. A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun in a sentence. When you use a pronoun to replace a noun, the noun that it replaces is called its antecedent. So if you were to say, "Mr. Kennedy sure is a great teacher. He taught me at least 15 things just yesterday." Mr. Kennedy is the antecedent of the pronoun he in the second sentence. Just like nouns, pronouns can be singular or they can be plural. So if you were talking about a bag of potato chips that you ate yesterday, you could talk about all the potato chips at once and refer to them as them, or you could talk about one particular potato chip and call that potato chip it. Both of those are pronouns. Pronouns can also be in the first, second, and third person, and this is a new concept. We didn't really need to talk about this when we were talking about nouns. A first-person pronoun is one in which the speaker is referring to themselves or a group of people of which they're a part. Those are the I, me, us, we pronouns. A pronoun can also be in the second person. That's the you pronoun. That's the situation in which the speaker is talking about another person who's right there that they're speaking to. You is really the only second person pronoun that we use in the English language. Some other languages have a lot more. Or we could have a third person pronoun. In the third person, the speaker is referring to someone or something who's not there in the conversation right now. Those are the he, she, it, they, them pronouns. So let's look at some sentences that use pronouns and talk about the different pronouns in them and how we can describe them using those definitions we just went over. So here's our sentence from yesterday. Oedipus, Jocasta, and Creon all had power as rulers of Thebes. We remember from our conversation yesterday that there are several nouns in this sentence. Oedipus, Jocasta, Creon, power, rulers, and Thebes are all different nouns in that sentence. Now let's say that in the same paragraph, the next sentence says, "I know that you read about them and all their wacky adventures there." Well, that sentence, while it's not great grammatically, does contain many pronouns. Let's see if we can find them. The first pronoun in this sentence is I. I is a first person singular pronoun. The antecedent of the pronoun I is always going to be the speaker. So in this case, it's me, Mr. Kennedy. The next pronoun in that sentence is you. You is a second person singular pronoun. There's only one you. You're the person being spoken to. You are you. Doesn't that make you feel wonderful? You're in that sentence right there. The next pronoun is them. The antecedent of the pronoun them are Oedipus, Jocasta, and Creon, because those three singular nouns have been combined into one third person plural pronoun. There's another third person plural pronoun in this sentence, and it's the pronoun their. Whose wacky adventures? Well, what we're really saying is they're Oedipus, Jocasta, and Creon's wacky adventures, but you sound a little ridiculous if you repeat those same names in two consecutive sentences. So once again, we take all three and make them the antecedent of one third-person plural pronoun. There's one more pronoun in this sentence, It's the pronoun there. There has the antecedent Thebes. Thebes is a place. Pronouns can replace any kind of nouns, including places. So Thebes is replaced by the singular third-person pronoun there.